Good afternoon and welcome to Friday with Fiona. It's the 14th of March and very exciting for me. It's a weekend of our wedding anniversary, so hopefully the sun will be shining like it is today. And we're coming up to Easter, so I've got this beautiful bundle Faith collection, which I'm going to use today. And I've tried to do a variety of styles. So let's just get rid of my face. There we go. Bit of a palaver. They seem to have updated something, but hopefully you can see. So that's the bundle that I'm using. This stamp set with these beautiful ferns, palms even, and the flowers. And then you've got two crosses, and this big die cuts out that. So anyway, you'll see. And this sentiment set that I'm using, so you got reflection from the ring light, throughout the year is on sale in the last chance list, and it's down to something crazy like £9. But it's got some great fonts. Happy Easter. I'm going to be using that a couple of times. So right, let's crack on. So I have 3 designs to share with you. Let's move that out the way. And also, if you spend £25 in my online store before Tuesday night, the 18th, I will send you everything you need to make the 3 cards like this. I can't send you stamped images, so you need to either get this or already have it, or use something similar that you've got in your stash. But I will die cut the arches, the rectangles. I can die cut the crosses for you, but I can't stamp them. So anyway, this is card number 1, and it's nice pastel-y. Oh, there's a flower. I think that's come out of one of the other ones, so I better put that somewhere safe. I'll put it in my little bowl there. So yeah, so I'm using soft sea foam as my card base. Beautiful colour. Very pastel-y, so good for this time of year. And then the designer series paper that I'm using is the Wildflower Celebration. So it's got the birthday cakes on that side, but I'm going to use the stripes. We've got Pretty in Pink, Bubble Bath, Soft Sea Foam. Don't know what that is on there. Bit of glue, I think. I need to put that somewhere where it's going to get covered up. So I'm just going to pop my designer series paper on with seal. So this is a half an A4, so 21 centimeters by 14.8, scored in half at 10.5. And then my designer series paper is just half a centimeter smaller, so 10 by 14.3. I've tried to bring my camera in closer, so hopefully you're getting a better view. I'm just going to line that up. So Stampin' Up are having their annual conference at the moment, and for Europe it's in Strasbourg. Looks like it's a beautiful place, where from what I've seen of people's photos. And they'll be announcing things. Well, everybody got hold of the new annual catalogue, which we'll get digitally on Monday, and the new in colours. So I'm excited to see some of that a bit later on today. Okay, then I've got a rectangle in soft sea foam, which is 7.5 by 11.8. And again, the designer series paper from the same set is just cut down by half a centimetre. So I'm going to pop that on there. I mustn't forget to do my ribbon before I put it on my card base. No, I haven't trimmed that. I think it's... need to just trim a little bit off. Let's do this side. I haven't got the adhesive. Put down to 7. Yeah, the in colours look lovely. We already know one because it's in one of the designer series papers that just went on sale in the online exclusives, and it's a returning in colour strawberry slush. It's a really bright kind of pink, I think. Okay, so then I need my ribbon. This is a twin pack with the petal pink. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it on the back with some sellotape so that I don't use too much ribbon. Yeah, I'm starting to really struggle with my right hand now. I've got carpal tunnel, and it's not been too bad. I had a couple of steroid injections to help last year, and then all of a sudden it's got really bad. So I've got an appointment on Monday to see what's next, but I've got very little feeling in my thumb and these 2 fingers, so things are getting triggered. I couldn't even turn the shower on this morning. I had to get someone to do it for me. Okay, I'm using the wrong scissors, that's why it wouldn't cut. My ribbon scissors. I'm just going to trim that off because it really frayed. Oh, come on. Okay, get those out of the way. So I just need to do a little bow now. There we go. No, that's not too bad. Right, and then we can just pop everything together. So got my everyday arches, just absolutely in love with these. And then I stamped the flowers here, coloured them in bubble bath, and oh, I've just got a stamp. So I just need to stamp this bit here onto my arch in soft sea foam. I just need to let you know as well that we've already been advised that when the new catalogue goes on sale in May, there will be some price increases, particularly cardstock. They've kept the price as low as they could since, you know, COVID and all the distribution problems, but they just can't sustain keeping them so low, so they've had to put them up, and they are going up quite a bit. So I've been stocking up on what I haven't got much of, and basic white. Keep that out, I might need that one. Let's give that a quick clean. I think I'm using it again. Yes, I'm definitely using it again with a different colour, I think. Put that to one side. Right, so not quite straight. Then I stamped my cross and die cut it already in pecan pie, and then I'm just going to layer that over. There we go. crazy weather. It was frosty this morning and now the sun's out. I mean, it's still cold, but it does look like spring. I think it's fooling us. And so because it's my wedding anniversary this week, I will be having an ordering special for the next week, which I will send out to all my email subscribers and pop it on my socials. There we go. So that's the cross. So pretty. And then the flowers. Now, did I put those on? In fact, I just stamped them on last time, so I'll pop them in with a dimensional. Oh, actually, I think that's got, it has, yes. It's got adhesive sheets on the back. I don't think I even knew that when I die cut them. Must have been a spare bit I had. There, like that. Okay, so now I'm going to pop that on with dimensionals, and then I just need to attach my ribbon. So I need my large dimensionals. I didn't get these arches originally. I just thought, you know, what do I need arches for? And then I saw so much being done with them, and I've just fallen in love with them, especially the next card, which is a fun card. Well, it's fun, although it's a sympathy card. Fun's not the right word. What else do I need to tell you? Yes, so if you spend £25 in my online store, you'll get everything you need to make these 3 cards, including a full tutorial. If you just want the tutorial, if you sign up for my email list, I send it out every Sunday. I think that's about right. There we go. And then I just need a glue dot for my ribbon. I'll do it this way. So I did the ribbon a bit bigger than the other one, but that's okay. And then that's going to go on a seal, I think, to make sure it stays on. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Push down really hard. It's funny, it doesn't do it with all of the cardstocks. There we go. And then that's just going to go in. I'm just going to make sure it's the right way, because I did this the other day and on another card and it was upside down. There we go. And there's card 1. Really, really subtle colours, and I just think it's lovely. Oh, I didn't stamp the sentiment. Okay, let's do that. God is love. Need another. This is going to be tricky. I use Pebble Path, and I'm just going to use a Stampin' Right marker. Yeah, so I mentioned that we've got some new in colours coming, which means we're losing some in colours. So we're losing the 2023 to 2025 in colours, which are Boho Blue, Copper Clay, Moody Mauve, I can't say, I started saying it the American way, Moody Mauve, and Wild Wheat. Hang on, that's 4 Copper Clay. Copper Clay, Boho Blue, Moody Mauve, Wild Wheat, Pebble Path. which I've just used, which is like a murky brown. So they are retiring, and I'm going to use them next week because I discovered I had quite a bit of boho blue, which I love, but I just haven't used it, so I'm going to do that. So there's card 1. How are we doing for time? Okay, right, so moving on. Card number 2 is the one I was saying about. It's a sympathy card, and my aim was like a stained glass window, so I've used the everyday arches and I've made it into an arch shaped card. And the way I did that was simply took my arch and the edge, made sure that it was over the edge of the card, so that's how I got my fold. Okay, and then this designer series paper is the it's the vellum, floral and gingham vellum, which is just to die for. I absolutely love it. And then there's a smaller arch in the gingham, so that's the floral, that's the gingham, and I've put a white arch behind it. So I'll show you, it's pretty straightforward. So I've already die cut everything just to speed things up a bit. And I've also done it for you saw on the inside, just to keep the theme going. So here's my vellum, and the great thing about this vellum is it doesn't seem to show glue. So I'm going to use Seal Plus, and I'm just doing the corners. Where there are corners, and then a long bit in the middle. That's it. Okay, and I'm going to line that up. There we go. Ow. Oh, paper cut. Oh my goodness. Now I'm going to bleed all over my cardstock. Right, that's the inside. That's for my die cutting. And then you see I've done my little arch, and I'm going to pop it on the white just to make it stand out from the floral. So it's going to cover the white entirely. There we go. I hate to say it, but I think I'm going to have to go and get a plaster, because otherwise I am going to bleed all over. Just bear with me a second. Sorry about that. There we go. Right, where was I? So I've got to die cut my flowers and die cut my cross, and this is for the inside. So let's pop that in. Oh no, first of all I'm going to put my designer series paper across the bottom. Right, that's the inside. Let's pop that in. Here we go. So just gonna get my mini cut and emboss machine. I thought I had everything ready, but best laid plans. So this is the boho blue. It's still for sale. I don't know whether it will disappear when boho blue disappears. Probably not. So I need my flowers and my cross, and I need my dies. I've stamped it in crumb cake on crumb cake, and the flowers. That's the cross and one flower, and I just need to get the other flower done. There we go. I do love my little mini cut and emboss machine. The big one's really heavy, so I prefer to use the little one if I can. There we go. Put these dies away before I lose them. That's it. Okay. So, and then I've got my, this is a Stylish Shapes banner, and I don't know what I used. What did I use? Oh, it's the tabs one. Which I've obviously got out and not put back. I just think I'm thinking of you then. Whoops. Thinking of you. And I'll do that in Pebble Path. I don't think crumb cake will show up enough. It's not 100% straight, but it's not too bad. And I can, when I find my stamp set, I can stamp with sympathy inside. So let's compile this. So that's going to go on flat with Seal Plus. And then I need dimensionals for my, oh, that's going to go on flat as well, because I want the emphasis to be on the cross. So thinking of you. It's not straight at all, but. And then I need dimensionals for my cross. Right in the middle. There we go. And then these are going to have dimensionals. In fact, this might take away from the not being straight. One at each end. Okay, there we go. That's card 2, which I absolutely love. I was going for the effect of a stained glass window. So I appreciate you don't have floral and gingham stained glass windows, but there we go. That's card 2. Now that would be my favourite, except for this third one I absolutely love. Now the original design is by an American demonstrator called Tammy White. She did it, I'm not even sure if it was last year or the year before. And so basically it's a normal, it's not normal size, it's slightly smaller, because with the circle you need to be able to get it in the envelope. Let me just grab an envelope to show you. So this is normal cardstock, okay? So with the circle, it needs to be about the same. Therefore, you have to make your base smaller. So I hope that makes sense. And that will fit in there. So that's okay. So basically, you cut your card to, so it's 14.2 by 40, oh, it's square. It's 14.2 by 14.2. Then obviously you've scored it in half at 7.1. What you then do is take, cut a circle out with it folded over. So you keep your, you'll probably see better on the back. So you cut the circle out of here, keep that for another card. And then this is the, oh gosh, what's it called? Spotlight on Nature circle. So I've cut the circle out slightly smaller than this, and I think I used the Stylish Shapes, and then I've just glued the bottom of this circle on. Before I did that, I embossed this cardstock with the Happy Hibiscus, you see, really beautiful. And then I've just done my cross and my flowers and the Happy Easter, but I just absolutely love that. I have done that sort before. I will pop a link in my blog. I'll pop a link in the post to my blog, and from the blog there'll be a link to Tammy White's instruction sheet. But yeah, I just think it's so fun. So I'm going to need that and that. Now I have already done some preparation. Oh, I haven't cut the circle out, so I'm going to show you how to do that. So there's my bit of card with the Happy Hibiscus embossing. I have die cut everything else. I've got my circle, my cross, my flowers, and my ferns. So all I need is my my Stylish Shapes. And must be the biggest one, I think. I have got 2 lots of these because I do use them a lot. It saves running them through. There we go. So I'm going to fold that over, just checking that's the right. Yeah, that's the right size. And half and half. So I want half of it. I'm just eyeballing it. You can measure to make sure, which I did last time. And I just need my post-it tape. I'm not sure if this will go through my mini. I might have to get up and do my big one. Okay, for time. Right. So if I line that up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that needs to come over that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it needs to come down a bit. That's probably why. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And pop that on there just to hold it in place. Now will this go through? No, it won't. So I'm just going to go and, so you can see what I'm doing now. I'm just going to cut that out. It'll be 2 ticks. There we go. And because it's post-it tape, it hasn't left any marks, which is good. Thought I dropped it on the floor, but it was sticking to my jumper. Okay, so there we go. Take that out. And then I've got a lovely embossed circle. There we go. Which I will keep for another card. And yes, I know it's got that, but you can wrap ribbon around it, or twine, or whatever. There's ways and means. Okay, so I'm finished with the stylish shapes. Where are we? So there's my card base now. There we go. And I've got my Spotlight of Nature circle, which is just going to go on at the bottom. Now, I think I used glue dots for this because of the filigree pattern, and then I can cover it up with the flowers. So I'm just going to, yeah. Actually, maybe no, maybe I did use wet glue. Because it's got to go further around. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the wet glue around here. Yeah, and then that will catch whatever bit of the card is. I can't really see what I'm doing. Oh, where's the sun gone? And it's raining. Oh, well, never mind. When you're in your craft room, you don't even notice what's happening with the weather. Right, that should be enough. And I'm going to pop that on there, like so. There we go. And then I've missed when I did it before, I put it on the circle and I put it here, and obviously I didn't need it. So so there's my card base. I think this is my absolute favourite. Okay, now I've got my bits and pieces to put together. So in fact, I'm not stamping, I've already done it. There's my palms and my cross, which is stamped off pecan pie. And although that's got no, actually it just does go flat. I think it's got adhesive sheet on the back. Has it? It has, but I can't get it off. There we go. No, it's not adhesive sheet. I thought it was adhesive sheet, but it's not. It's actually just the back of the card. So let me trim that off. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I'm not sure why I didn't put that on with dimensionals actually. I think I will put it on with dimensionals. Oops. There we go. So I'm just going to glue that on. So it needs glue on this bit here. And a bit there. Like that. Here we go. And then I've got assortment of flowers, but I don't think I need that many. So I'm going to have 2 large ones and 2 small ones. And I've coloured these with dark, light bubble bath actually. Right, so they are going to go on with dimensionals. And where are they going? Right, so I just need to decorate our card and then I'll stamp my sentiment. There we go. And last but not least, tuck that behind there. There we go. So all I need now is my sentiment. Let's keep these flowers. My flower pot. It's from my sister-in-law. And this is what I'm going to use, this lovely Happy Easter. It's quite big. So I need a strip of white. Yep, perfect. And I'm going to stamp that in. I did it in Pebble Path, but I don't know, maybe I'll do it in green. What do you think? That hasn't been cleaned. Yeah, I think I might do it in Old Olive, because it makes me think of Mount Olive. Maybe lost the good. It's a cross between them. Love this colour. Yeah, that's lovely. So then what I did was I fussy cut. So I think if you've watched me before, you'll have seen this trick, but I'll show you because it's quite a good way, especially if you don't like fussy cutting. Yeah, I'm really sorry to see this go. As I say, it's an amazing price in Last Chance. It's down to like something like £9, and you've got really sentiments for the whole year. Yep, finish with that as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pencil and my ruler, and I'm just one ruler, not two, and I'm just going to go straight along here and straight along the bottom, and then the rest of it I'm going to freehand. So I'm going to start here and I'm going to follow the font. It needs to be a bit lower. Rub that out. And then follow the font again. Right, now all I need to do is follow my pencil line. It makes cutting, fussy cutting, so much easier. And then if it's still got pencil lines showing, I just rub it out. Whoops. There we go. I just need to round those corners a bit. There we go. And I'm just going to pop that on with some dimensionals. crash bang work. Okay, really do. I think this is my favorite. I mean, I do actually love them all. I love the Arches one. I love the colors, the soft sea foam and the pinks and the other one. But I just love this style with the circle cut out. I think it's different. So I'm just going to pop that on there. Happy Easter. And there we go. So that's our class to go for today. Happy Easter. Yeah, that makes it a bit dark. That kind of lifts it. But either, you could go with either. You can use whatever colour you like. So that's card 3. Card 2. Actually, so I've used the arches on 2 of them and then the circles on that one. So yeah, I really do love this. And it's given me loads of cards ready for Easter, which is a win. Don't forget, if you spend £25 in my online store by midnight on Tuesday the 18th, I'll send you everything you need in a little pack, little kit to make the 3 cards. I can die cut the crosses for you, but I can't stamp them. So just use what you've got in your stash. And what else have I got to say? Next week, I'm doing Linked Together, which is another one I've fallen in love with. And as I said, I'm going to be using the in colours that are retiring. And I will know what the new in colours are, so I will share that with you. Okay, thanks for watching. Look out for my ordering offer. That will be centred around my anniversary, so there'll be some goodies to be had from that. Thanks for watching me. See you next week, hopefully. Bye-bye.